Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Solskjaer's last chance. Manchester United play Manchester City at Old Trafford. It's Saturday lunchtime. If Manchester United lose to Manchester City, there's a good chance that Solskjaer will get sacked. Manchester United are coming into this game on the back of a 2-2 draw against Atalanta. Manchester United came from behind twice to draw with Atalanta. It was Cristiano Ronaldo that saved Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ronaldo scored twice in stoppage time at the end of both halves. Ronaldo scored the winner in the reverse fixture against Atalanta at Old Trafford. Reflecting on the 2-2 draw with Atalanta, Manchester United still remain top of Group F. Manchester United have got 2 games left to play in the group. Manchester United won the last league game against Tottenham 3-0. It was a very good performance by Manchester United against Tottenham. It was a crucial victory for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer against Tottenham, because if Manchester United would have lost to Tottenham last weekend, then I think Solskjaer would have been sacked. Manchester United did respond well from the 5-0 defeat to Liverpool at Old Trafford the other week. Manchester United are sitting 5th in the Premier League at the moment. Raphael Varane, he won't be playing in this game against Man City, because Solskjaer did admit that Varane is a doubt for the Manchester derby, and I've also read up that Varane is going to be out for up to a month. Varane came off injured in the first half against Atalanta, and reflecting on that, Solskjaer had to change to a back 4. Mason Greenwood came on to replace Varane. Varane's only just come back from a groin injury not so long ago, and he was out with that groin injury for a few weeks. Varane made his return against Tottenham and put a very good performance out. Lindelof, I'm not too sure if he's going to be playing in this game. Obviously Lindelof didn't play against Atalanta because he picked up an injury in training prior to the game. Obviously we know Paul Pogba won't be playing against Manchester City because Paul Pogba is suspended. He's got 2 games to serve now in the league. Pogba did recently play against Atalanta and he was very, very poor, made quite a few errors and looked very sloppy. Reflecting on that, Pogba got heavily criticised. Pogba is leaving Manchester United next summer because he wants to leave Man United and he's refused to sign a new contract. Well, Mark Ogden said not so long ago that Man United are prepared to let Pogba leave on a free transfer next summer, after accepting that the midfielder will not sign a contract. His current contract at Man United expires next summer. Before the start of this season, Pogba rejected a new Man United contract. In this game against City, will Solskjaer stick with the 3-5-2 formation, or will he revert back to the 4-2-3-1 formation? In the last two games, Solskjaer's gone with that 3-5-2 formation, but Solskjaer's going to find it very difficult to go with the 3-5-2 formation on a regular basis, like I've mentioned before. As for Manchester City, they're coming into this game on the back of a 4-1 win against Club Brugge. So that will give City confidence going into this game. Manchester City lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace last weekend at the Etihad. They also got knocked out of the cup by West Ham. Manchester City are sitting third in the Premier League at the moment. Man City have got a very, very good squad. Obviously, they've got the likes of Phil Foden. I think he'll be in contention to play in this game. Phil Foden has been at City for a long time. You know, he risen up their academy. City have also got Gabriel Jesus. He'll definitely be in contention to play in this game. City have also got Riyad Mahrez. They got him from Leicester back in the summer of 2018. They've also got Ferran Torres. Obviously, he can't play in this game because Ferran Torres is out with injury until January 2022. City have also got Raheem Sterling. You know, he's good. City got Raheem Sterling from Liverpool quite a few years ago now. It's going to be interesting to see how Manchester United's defence can cope with City's attackers. Obviously, we've got to keep City at bay. City have also got quite a few midfielders in their team. Obviously, they've got Bernardo Silva, very good midfielder. They've also got Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne will play in this game. I think Kevin De Bruyne is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes, who's better? It's hard to say really. I'd say they're about the same, but De Bruyne is definitely as good as him. City have also got Gundogan. You know, he's another good midfielder. They've also got Rodri. To be honest with you, I don't really rate Rodri. I think he's been poor in a lot of games for Man City. City, of course, have got Jack Grealish. They got Jack Grealish in this year's summer transfer window from Aston Villa. Manchester City paid £100 million for him, so reflecting on that, he's Man City's most expensive signing. So there you go. And City have also got Cancelo. They got him from Juventus. City have got Zinchenko. Obviously, he's one of their defenders. They did have Mendy City, but I don't think they've got him now because Manchester City have released him. That's Benjamin Mendy. He was injury prone anyway at Manchester City. City, of course, have got Kyle Walker. He's a right back. City got Kyle Walker from Tottenham quite a few years ago now. Manchester City paid around £50 million for him. City have got quite a few centre-halves in their team. Obviously, they've got John Stones. You know what? I highly rate John Stones. I think he's become very good for Man City. At the first, he didn't settle in. But as it's gone on, he's settled in. I remember John Stones when he was at Everton. But he plays well whether he's alongside Ruben Diaz or Laporte. Laporte is a very good centre-half for Man City, but he obviously won't be playing in this game because he's suspended. He got sent off in Man City's 2-0 defeat to Crystal Palace last weekend. So yeah, it will be Stones and Diaz at the back. I also like Ruben Diaz as well. City have also got Nathan Ake, but obviously he won't start. City got him from Bournemouth. And Manchester City's first choice goalkeeper is Edison, and he is a good goalkeeper. He's not the best in the world, but he is still good. I think City's second choice goalkeeper is Zach Steffen. They brought Scott Carson in the summer transfer window this year. He's another goalkeeper. Like I mentioned on the preview, Manchester City have let quite a few players go. Obviously, they let Aguero go at the end of last season. Aguero went to Barcelona from Man City. Aguero was a long-serving player when he was at Man City. When City did get him, they got him from Atletico Madrid. They also let Garcia go. City also offloaded Leroy Sané. He went to Bayern Munich, was it a couple of years ago now? I think City made a mistake getting rid of Sané. I think they should have kept him because he was good when he was at Man City. City also offloaded David Silva. He went to Real Sociedad from Man City. City also offloaded Vincent Kompany quite a few years ago. When he left City, he went to become player manager at Anderlecht. City also offloaded Otamendi. Don't forget he was part of the deal of Man City getting Ruben Diaz. So there you go. And Pep Guardiola is a very, very good manager. Pep Guardiola has got a good pedigree behind him. Won a lot of trophies as Pep Guardiola. He's been Manchester City manager now for like 5.5 years. Manchester City did appoint Pep Guardiola in back in 2016. Last season, he signed a 2-year contract extension. Before Man City, he managed, was it Bayern Munich? He came close to winning the Champions League with Bayern Munich, but he didn't win it. He did win the Champions League when he was at Barcelona, because he was at Barca, wasn't he, before as well. Last season, Manchester City won the Premier League. City have won 3 titles now in the last 4 seasons, and City also won the League Cup last season. They've won the League Cup for the last 4 seasons in a row. City did get to the Champions League final last season, but Chelsea beaten them. So yeah, Guardiola's come close to winning the Champions League with City. A few years ago, Man City won the domestic treble. So they replicated what Manchester United did back in 1999. When City won the domestic treble, that was a season when they finished on 100 points. In regards to Pep Guardiola, he worked with Marcelo Bielsa a long time ago, and Pep Guardiola is following Bielsa's philosophy at Man City, because obviously Bielsa was the one that taught Guardiola. Before Guardiola, Man City had Manuel Pellegrini. They did win the Premier League under him, and before Manuel Pellegrini, they had Roberto Mancini, and Man City won the title under him. When they won the title under Roberto Mancini, that was Man City's first title in 44 years. Last season, Manchester United drew 0-0 with Man City at Old Trafford in the league. City did beat us last season 2-0 in the EFL Cup semi-final, was it? And Manchester United beat City at the Etihad last season 2-0 in the league. Solskjaer has beaten Pep Guardiola 4 times as Manchester United manager, but on the other side of things, Guardiola's beaten Solskjaer a few times. There's been some very, very good games between Man United and Man City over the years. Like I mentioned on the preview, obviously we had the 4-3 game back in the 2009-10 season, when Michael Owen scored the winner. We had the Carling Cup game a long time ago when Wayne Rooney scored the winner. That was 3-1. Then we had that game when we beat Man City 1-0 when Paul Scholes scored late on. I think that was 2010, was it? Don't forget, Manchester City beat Manchester United 6-1 at Old Trafford. Was that back in 2011? Obviously, that wasn't a good game from my perspective because I'm a Manchester United fan, but obviously it would have been a great game for them City fans. So anyway, after Manchester City, it is the international break, and then after that, Manchester United do play Watford. Now, on my recent video, I've just give you the news on Zinedine Zidane. Zinedine Zidane is monitoring the Man United job after rejecting the Newcastle job. El Nacional have already said that Manchester United have held talks with Zinedine Zidane. Reports from Spain said earlier on this season, though, that Zidane is not interested in becoming Manchester United manager if Solskjaer gets sacked. Well, it said Zidane is been enjoying life away from football management. In regards to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he has to be sacked because he's not good enough to be Manchester United manager. I was hearing recently that Manchester United might have to stick with Solskjaer until at least January, because obviously Woodward has refused to sack Solskjaer, and Woodward's not leaving Manchester United until January. Solskjaer should have been sacked after the 5-0 defeat to Liverpool at Old Trafford the other week, because reports were circulating out after that game saying that, Man United stars were losing faith in Solskjaer and Solskjaer was losing the fans. And after the game against Liverpool, Solskjaer refused to resign. And he said it was his darkest day as a manager. United fans have said, Solskjaer would resign if he cared about the club. If Man United do sack Solskjaer, they'll have to pay Solskjaer 7.5 million. Because in the summer, Solskjaer signed a new contract with the club until 2024. There's an option of a further year, and we made a mistake giving Solskjaer that contract. And a lot of United fans will agree with me on that aspect. Solskjaer is under pressure. But I just think that the expectations are far too high for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to exceed as Man United manager. He's lowered the standards as Manchester United manager, and Solskjaer is definitely in a position that he shouldn't be in. I hate to say this regarding Solskjaer, but I'm just being realistic. Of course I want Solskjaer to succeed as Manchester United manager, just like all Man United fans do, but obviously he's not going to. Our poor performances and poor results, not all of the blame stems from Solskjaer. He's accountable for certain things, but there's also certain players that have to take responsibility for those poor performances and poor results. It's never just all the manager's fault. This season is Solskjaer's third full season as Man United manager, and I did mention at the start of this season that this season was going to be massive for Solskjaer. Because he's got big expectations to exceed. Solskjaer has not yet won a trophy as Man United manager. We haven't won a trophy since 2017. Solskjaer's been given long enough. He's been Manchester United manager now for almost 3 years. And I adore Solskjaer, reflecting on what he's done for the club, and plus Solskjaer's a club legend. He endured 11 years as a player for Man United. He flourished under Ferguson's guidance. And the reason Solskjaer's lasted as long as he has done is because he's a legend of the club. Disregarding being a legend of the club, I can assure he would have been sacked by now. So there you go. So anyway guys, there'll be more videos coming up soon. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.